Hi guys, this is the Ice King 92. So basically, what we're gonna do today, we're gonna upgrade our flask, and then we're gonna actually start to get into it. Oh yeah, and you can actually talk to people in in Dark Souls too. I don't believe you could in the last one. I know in this one you can when you summon them. You can talk to them now.
However faint.
What I'm gonna go do now is I'm going to go start another bonfire, and I was only going down there to look at the switch, but now I'm gonna go start the bonfire because I'm not gonna fight the guys that are down there because they're giants. Well, they're not giants; they're just really large. But right now, the whole purpose of me going down there is for the bonfire. And I'll show you how to get in here. All you have to do is go up the stairs and pull the lever. Alright, yeah, like I was saying, there's a bonfire to the right down those stairs. We're not gonna fight this guy right now, but I will show you how to fight them. wasn't expecting him to still be there after I first went and lit the bonfire, so I had to go back down, because when you go to the bonfire it resets all the enemies. Alright, like you just saw, for this enemy you want to roll under their shield or towards it, because that's their blind spot. If you roll under their sword, when they go back for the second swing, they can still hit you. So yeah, that's the easiest way to fight them. I won't fight him, I'll come back later. I was just showing you how to handle those people. Except for the ones without the shields. The ones without the shields are a lot harder, because they move a little bit faster and they can swing more times than the ones with the shield. And now we're heading back to the place we were before. I believe it's called the Land of the Last Giants or something like that. And I'm going to show you the way to get through it and get to the tower where there's an old lady who sells some items like the fire bombs and the life stones. I'm going to show you everything up to that point. And I'm also going to show you a few of the treasure chests and stuff on the way there. Yeah, like I was saying, when you have two swords, you can attack faster than you would with just a sword and a shield, or just one sword, or you holding a sword with both hands. You get to attack faster, and it stops you from having having openings. But yeah, there is a setback. The setback is, again, you don't have a shield. But you can block swords you can block weapons when you hold a sword or anything with both hands. It says use the right trigger or the right bumper, and it acts as a shield. It's not a good one, but it will protect you from some damage. And when you go up here, I'm going to show you that there's a guy sitting under the tree. He won't attack you unless you attack him first. And there's multiple types of him specifically. He's not a boss or anything, but in certain parts you'll see him again. In the future you'll fight one with him with a spear, and whenever you kill them you get to take their weapon. So if you find it worth your time and effort, so you go right ahead and kill him. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna kill him and show you how to fight him just for the tutorial purposes. Sorry about that stutter there. But yeah, before you fight him, you wanna get the guy with the arrow, the one that's shooting arrows at you, because it doesn't help you when you're fighting him, because this guy, he attacks kind of fast. Not the later when he has a spear, he's slower, but he has more power and he has a further reach. And somehow I ended up getting caught on the corner. I was worried about falling off, but somehow I was like just walking straight into the wall. And it happened again. I don't know, I think my system might have been lagging for a little bit. Whenever I do these jumps, I always get worried because like, I'm gonna fall. Because on my other account, I fell, not on this part, but I fell over a gap. Actually, sometimes jumping over stuff is the only way for you to progress in this game, and I will show you that later. Okay, and now we're gonna fight this guy. Dodging him, and once he swings is the best time to attack, like when he has an opening, but you also have to watch out for like that attack, because he can swing it like up to 3 times, which is kind of like the rule for most of the attacking here. It's like 3 to 4 times. Some people have more than that. It varies, but most of the time it's 3 to 4 times in a row. Basically what I'm running around now is to use the health. So while if he attacks me, my health will still go up, because that's the way that works. Because it heals you over time, and if you use them, they heal you if you're hurt or while you're getting hurt. And I'm not sure how much health it regenerates for you, but it does, but it's slower than if you use the flask. And like that, if you can get behind them, you can perform a critical strike, which would make it a lot easier, and it'll go by a lot faster. So if you can, try to sneak up behind them. I'm just switching around my swords. And if you check at the bottom, it has the swords have specific requirements. It can be strength, intelligence, or anything that if you don't match it, it's not as effective. But usually the strength doesn't matter, because if you hold a weapon with both hands, it kind of gives you the full power of that weapon. Because if it has X next to it, that means you don't have the attributes to use it properly. But when you use it with both hands, the X disappears and you can use it. And you can see weapons in here, they seem to break a lot easier than they used to in other Soul games, but they can all be repaired when you go to a bonfire. I don't believe they could in the last game or in Demon Souls. So that's a better feature that they added, so you don't really have to spend money on repairing them. And like, see this guy, he had 4 attacks. So yeah, you have to just watch just to make sure they don't attack you a 4th time. Like, the 4th one can just come out of nowhere, but most of the time, it's generally 3. And there's a guy up here who throws firebombs, so watch out, because he will throw them at you while you're trying to fight these guys. And he actually almost got me there. I'm gonna leave him alone for a second. I'm gonna go kill this guy over here. Alright, the firebombs aren't bad as long as you're moving, because once they throw it, it only goes one direction, and usually it's their throws are way off. Also, don't let this guy fool you. He is actually alive. You can, and usually what I do, like when I start, if I need a little more experience, you can go and farm. And by farming, I mean you just go around killing enemies. But there's a limit to how many times you can kill people in this game. Like, they'll disappear after you kill them too many times. And this is the lady I was telling you about. And in the previous video I showed you there was the blacksmith that needed a key, and this lady actually has the keys, and which you need. And then there's also this thing here, which you can use at a later date, and I will show you when to use it, because it's in this room where they have a set of like ballistas, and you wouldn't notice it. But yeah, I'll show you that in a later video. And also in my next video I will show you another way to get through, a shorter way to get through to the next part of this level. Alright, right now I'm going to do the long way, and in my next video I'll show you the shortcut. But you have to take the long way first, because the only way to get to that part is that you need fire bombs, or you will have, well, there's one of the enemy that throw firebombs at you, so you can use them. And there's this door here that it'll say is locked, but you can just break it down. There's a few doors you can break down here, like I believe the one that is right here, right next to my right, can be broken too. I don't think I do in this video, but I believe it can be. And also you have to watch out for some chests. Some chests actually have traps in them, so be careful when you open them. Like, maybe you can dodge. I know I've been successful at dodging once, but not all the time. And if you can tell, I'm trying to get over that down there to get to this vine over here. I missed, so I have to do it again. But first, I had to stop so I can regenerate my health without having to waste any of my the health gems. But I forgot that once you go to the bonfires, that your enemies respawn, and I completely forgot that that guy was there. He kind of snuck up on me. He scared the crap out of me. Yeah, I thought I didn't even. It scared the crap out of me when I first saw him. Because if he actually hit me, it would have just messed everything up, and I would have to do it again. Yeah, and like I said in the last tutorial, I don't think I died in this one either. So far, this character, I haven't died with this character at all. Which I might also try not to do, like, go through this whole game on this profile without dying. Because I have two profiles. I have, this one is Ice King, and I just have my other one, which is like a level 40 or level 50. And his name is King, and I've died quite a few times on that one, which is why I know where everything is, because I've been playing I played 2 days before I actually started this video.
Is that a shard you found?
And you really want to find as many shards as possible. I mean, there aren't like you can't just buy them or anything, but you want to find them as often as you can, and so when you do, you want to take them back to her. Because you can never have enough of the flask. Like I was talking about, my other character earlier has about 5 or 6 heals in his flask. Yes, and once you get this open, you can craft, you can buy weapons, you can upgrade your weapons, and later you'll run into a merchant that you can actually sell your items to. But currently, none of these people can't sell things to them. You can only buy them. Oh yeah, what I'm doing is you can get, when you pick up little souls, you can crush them for more souls, and when you beat bosses, you get their soul too, and you can crush their souls for additional souls. Or you can, when you get boss souls, you can save them and you can make stuff with them. But you need to go to somebody that can allow you to do that. Everyone, like the blacksmith, that's the one that we just helped, does not allow you to use the monster souls or boss's souls to upgrade anything. And you notice that I haven't actually bought any other equipment, but the reason for that is that I like to move faster on this character, because my other character is kind of slow because he has this really clunky armor. And what I bought a spell. Currently I didn't have the equipment to use the spell, because you can't just use them when you have them. You have to have a catalyst. And once you have a catalyst, you can use pretty much any spell, but you also have to have the slot for it. Like if you start as like a mage or something, you'll have the slot for it and you don't have to worry about it. But for everyone else who doesn't start with the catalyst and the spell, you have to use your experience to get level up and get it. And what we're doing now, I'm just showing you some other stuff. And I'm going to show you how to get a sword. It's a flame sword. I still use the sword on both of my characters. It is very effective. It's a flame sword because I find that quite a few of the bosses in this area and the enemies are damaged more by fire. But it could be just any weapon, but from my experience, they are more vulnerable to fire. And this weapon it uses strength, but it really does magic, because that's what it is, a magic weapon. Strength really just adds to it. Hey, and watch out for this guy. There's whenever you go into one of these caves, no matter when it is, if you go to a bonfire and come back, they will be back. They hide there to ambush you. And what I'm about to show you is the way there's a way up and down back to the ladder. You can just climb up that ladder over there, or you can walk around up there. Because there's two ways to get down to this area, but they both come from jumping off that cliff I had jumped off earlier. And this is the part where you're gonna find the fire sword, but there's the guys that are gonna ambush you, so you can come out and just kill them really quick, because it doesn't take that long. And yeah, there's a door. There's gonna be a door to your left, like halfway through the cave. And on mine, I'm not sure if it's for everyone, but on mine, the lizard that's back there, it doesn't breathe fire all the way down the cave until you actually hit it. So don't shoot it until you get the sword, because if you shoot it, it will aim at you and it'll kill you. And like there, I messed up and didn't get to open the door in time. But if you open the door, it kind of ruins the little animation there, and you won't get hurt. Because during the animation, you're kind of like invincible. I'm pretty sure it might only be for this part, but that's how you get the sword, and you can do it without getting hurt. But like I said, if you attack the lizard or toad, whatever it is, it will aim at you purposefully, and it will kill you. Oh yeah, you can also climb faster up ladders. I don't know if I covered this already. You can climb faster up ladders by holding B, which is holding your sprint button. There's actually a guy down there, so we're gonna go just kill him real quick. And instead of jumping down there, you can just walk down the vine or the branch or whatever you want to call it. Actually, on my other account, I fell off of that when I was attacking him. We both fell off together, and I died, but he managed to survive, and he had less health than I did before we fell off. And then there's going to be a hole in the wall here, and it'll lead us back to the path we came through before, which is with the guy that was throwing those little fire bombs. You do have different attacks when you're running, and the attacks are different when you have two weapons attached, or one in the shield. There can be different attacks for that, depending on what kind of weapon you're using. If you're using like a sword, a mace, or a spear, it may vary. But everything has a power attack too. Now, most of the power attacks are the same, but some can be different. I know there's a one when you can do while jumping. When you jump, and there's one that you just do like if you press the button in a certain direction. So what we're doing here, we're going to level up, and I'm going to show you, these are the perks, the attributes that you need to be able to use magic, and both of them you need to go up to 10. And actually we're coming up on the end of this video just in a few more minutes, so I'm just going to look through my items and show a few things that I have. I'm gonna show you the arrow, and at the bottom it tells you the requirements for those spells. And thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.